Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
This unit is currently unavailable for further medical assessment.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you... Anyway, need something, Commander?
Sure, always happy.
No offense to Val? Anyway, need something, Commander?
It was less merger and more hostile. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means, and now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out. Oh yeah? What's needling you? I could ask you the same thing. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it. Not much dignity in having you. Sorry, that was blunt. I'd say you've got cause enough yourself. 10 years lost ain't nothing to sniff at. But back to your initial question, do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on. You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head. Ah, well then, thanks. Just hope that good opinion of me
Error. Currently unable to access customary greeting bank due to How may this unit assist you, Commander? Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at... The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited. Searching mission parameters. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but no dice. Mighty kind of you.
Do you have any other queries, Commander? Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
What? Are your legs painted on, Command?
Thank you for your interest in utilizing this. Do you have any other queries, Commander? Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit. This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity. Detailed instructions on how to perform the Stanfield maneuver are proprietary to the Earth Direct.
Never scored myself the clearance to learn.
Attempts at the Stanfield maneuver, as proposed by theorist Marion Stanfield, has resulted in multiple deaths. Do you have any other queries, Commander? Awaiting. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Paradise Island is the island is host to idyllic coastlines.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox Relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Vries trail.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies, standing with life support.
Give the order and hey, got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Finding emergency protocols as indicated. Protocols ready.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. to worry about.
Engaging combat protocols.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Tax benefits available at your request.
Ready to wait. At your command.
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer. Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see. Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a crab-a-leg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details. Like I was saying, friend, this here crab-a-leg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crab-a-legs contain carbon, oxygen, iron. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of... I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races. Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. Please take this as a small thank you. It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary? That is a physical impossibility. They lack the... Unless... they also just evolved opposable thumbs. Evolution... Oh, and please take this with you. Just a small...
Big, dark cabin ahead. Seems likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs. Engaging hostile life forms. Providing aid.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about. Then dig me in. Help me out.
Close proximity to a road is likely to be lethal. Please monitor your distance. Entering a confrontational state. Emergency protocols ready. Requested assistance currently unavailable. Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Health benefits may reward your request.
ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Take the pressure off.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a... Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a... Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire... End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I know that tossball. Belonged to a friend. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the... What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free markets... Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Before I forget, once again, welcome to... Air on this planet's strange. No stimulant gases. Don't like it. Can't believe some of those Protectorate hull...
I'm here to spread unfettered free trade, not chew the fat.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
We are currently experiencing long blood and bile are covered under our standard sanitation tax. All other bodily excretions may incur an additional surcharge.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain.
This unit is not
Reassurance.
deploying reassurance.
I guess that's something. Look at me. I was on sentry duty. I returned. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. I'd prefer if they were. Trooper fault. No idea. As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate. Only one of the most... The FOB's our main line of defense. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Now there's an idea might be worth considering. That's all I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? Wow. Those must be some advanced... Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish. How bad is bad? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. That was a comparison I could have done without. Huh. Why do I feel hungry all of a sudden? Say, I'm not sure I like the way you're looking at my arm right now.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
I must ask you to hold still.
Pleasure not doing business with you.
Yes? My liver ain't the lily kind.
The bullet shattered your tibia. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected. Don't be obscene. I have on hand a perfectly adequate...
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought...
This is a mighty big decision, Doc.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doc... Now, was there anything else? Some.
They grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them.
Good thing I don't prescribe. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. My stimulants cost a premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. Yeah,
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words. When my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? Why, sure. You... What? Between them protect... Any particular topic you have in mind? Basically, to avoid real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly an Tell you one thing you can't avoid. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate. They merged. Rebranded. Anti-Cleo's. Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely shares command of Fairfield. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Of course I know that. We all do. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. At present, my top favorites are 1, the drunken haggler, 2, accessories, 3, well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business. Shh, not so loud. Look, but the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any... Reckon so.
copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice Many thanks for this meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community. It surely is. Never even heard the phrase job security up until a month ago, but it seems I lack it. I can barely keep up with all these gumptious sorts. Oh, wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own? Never mind.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? In Auntie's choice, high finance, I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now it's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike. While exploring facilities, couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's choice citizen. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematic. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck. Opportunistically leveraging. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting, and he'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Truth it. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. Oh, the broke down for so close, but so far away. All right. Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it.
Store this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you No. Wait. On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command. From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well? It must have been a net. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and Caretaker of Worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm. Manners. How refreshing. And if I did... What a strange argument. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell. I'll be waiting. We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard. There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it. I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful that is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this...
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. Sorry, I'm no loafer, mind you. Just happens I like to work in measurable gains. Rather than... Right? I'm getting prepped. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting. Drones are all... I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks and troops. As long as I'm on break, if you want to go poking around...
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Peace to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
You're thinking too small, Murph.
It's a constat science. These protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought. I have to hear about
I got it. What if we... No, wait. We already tried that. Oh, we could... Nope. Never mind. We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
You weren't here when Kemp proposed the one.
Granted, the amount of heat needed to melt a door also...
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. And when Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be right.
If there are...
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here.
Well, don't sound so...
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
Guess we gotta start...
Well,
Lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
How in the blazes did you get in there? Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
What do you think, Murph?
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the 8th.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's choice makes a cream for it.
Being this close to Vries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe around. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow.
signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with? See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today. Bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any sleep is a damn mystery.
Riffs got me awful perturbed.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself. Is that right? Truth is, maybe I could use some help. But if you mention this I'll be over there if you need me. Wait. What in the... All right, so you got her working. Bully for you. No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry, Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough? I hope you don't mean to tell me you're storing explosives on you right now. Well, that's about as reassuring as Milver Street. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of... And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification, too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I...
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. This place really sticks with you. The mud, in particular.
Stop blaming the wind. Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the rain...
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not. Some mistakes cost more than others. Not much to be gleaned from taking a bullet in the brain pan.
I like this dream we're sharing.
A kind of ruthless attitude may serve on the battlefield, but not on my... The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, and even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude. I'm not one to idle in the path of it. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
What? The commander here is experienced?
Much as I'm inclined to trust the word of your compatriot, I still expect you to advocate for yourself. You're the one who wishes to speak with my recruits, after all. You do have a certain confidence about you that is... Attention trainees, guns down.
You have something to say to us? Wait, I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices. The freedom.
Very good, Lindell. Someone has...
Front to back, sir.
Yes, and a corporate Now, if Auntie's faith in you... Well done, Trey! It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem... Please.
Take the pressure off with anti-fizzos, bottled under more than 3
Your weapon
Nicely
works.
done.
Test it somewhere else. No mood for nonsense. Thrusters.
Keep
The
walking.
Protectorate made you farmers,
Guns
but
are
Auntie's
weapons,
choice
not-
has made you soldiers.
Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy? Go consume like a good consumer.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom, bro. All these orders.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free. Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. Good eye. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting one of those beauties. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean. What? I'd bet... She looks all right. Yeah. The mechanics must have already gotten to the issue. Wonder if that's why Artley was here the other day. And over there, you see, tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. As a friendly...
Not everyone's cut out for life in an anti-encampment. It's intense, but only 3 to attend, and we sleep in shifts.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fair... What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it Crunch? Oh, no? Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Good. Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think Success, present Spratz. No sign of them Sprats, thank law. Be there in a moment. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I've been working this, still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struck. Well, according to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department. I didn't want to. Thanks for all your help. Now, like they say.
That must be the greenhouse. You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Anti-Fizzos.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower managers, who pass that work on down to the bottom rungers. And the bottom rungers work just hard enough so they won't get their contracts canceled by the lower managers, who are fine with it.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys, or a full half-dozen automechs. All by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I was breaking. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you? Nah, it's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that so long as you respect their boundaries, keep the right. But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice. Interested? I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you. Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardosa's terminal and scrub any... It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me? Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Sub Rosa feeds that app. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, and I'll be... all sorts.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. You know, you might be right. I'm reliably... Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for... Look, I know how it sounds. Like I'm a few... It all started the other night. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and it, more or less. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected? It's like I told the doc. I'm fine. The veritable picture... I certainly...
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
Vries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox Station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. Vries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? No. No. You didn't know her. Damn it. I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to... Vries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done, and better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monument. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. Ain't cynical if it turns out Vries was willing to sacrifice us. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Sure. But why act alone instead of reporting her concerns to the brass? What made her believe the Earth Directorate would... I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the Grand Architect, Void, even Capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. That's different. Everything we've done so far has been for the mission, to save everyone. You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one Vries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that? Exactly. We get answers, then she gets a bullet. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order, reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that.
yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection within the week.
Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascent.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my two old
No.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering.
Yeah.
Good. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your...
Alone at last. I never thought she'd... Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milverstreet, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island? Who doesn't get such? Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. You're a hard sell. If I attain my goals, I suspect I shall find it far easier to ascend within Auntie's choice. Did that get your attention? Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to, the Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the enhanced soldier. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived. I may be a motivator of persons, but I chose Trooper Sealong to grant her the opportunity to be of use. But the grafting program was shuttered with, yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate. An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy, and if Trooper Sealong...
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Species' choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent Vries will require greater amounts of ammunition. Ammunition can be purchased at...
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together.
This new main character of yours, is he some kind of awkward?
No, just sort of a mascot.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse? The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of nope.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Please, stay. It would please me to...
Not very copacetic.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than a generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign. I will admit, dying like a cornered... But what other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason. You must think highly of your skills to believe you would come out on top during an engagement. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relive.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my...
This is but a momentary setback.
Stop that scrounging around.
I'm practically a detective now.
All right.
I wonder what other mysteries around here need solving.